You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Topping, you have given us the mantra several times. I'm trying to get to the details. I don't think you answered Mr. Barrett's question about, do you have a plan? Can you assure Congress that the $1.049 trillion is the final cost for this program? Because in the VA, we find they come back for more money almost every time. So I think that's what Mr. Barrett was asking, and I would ask you directly, how will you manage that in this managed program so that when you reach that end dollar, what are you going to do to make sure you don't come back for open-ended funding from Congress?
So, Representative, there are three things that drive ultimately, our VAs on cost. Number one are the original cost estimates, which tend to be inaccurate. And the reasons why they're inaccurate are there are things that are not in the model. For example, congressional changes, congressional intent, larger demographic shifts. There are things that we cannot quantify in a 10-year model in our enrollee healthcare cost model that make the model sometimes inaccurate. That's number one. Number two, by design, the VA system cost shifts. Veterans and their care, they can go from direct care to community and back again. Our system, in terms of letting the veteran choose where he or she receives care, is designed to shift that cost and that care. That's number two. And then number three, both of those programs, both the direct care system and the community care program, up until now have been completely unmanaged. We have had no tools, no levers, no capabilities to manage those costs, to make adjustments. What CCN Next Gen does on community care is it gives us program integrity, it gives us quality, it gives us value-based care, it gives us utilization management, and it gives us alternative payments. It allows us to use those tools and levers to begin to be accountable for those costs and to pull those levers. And so for the first time, and in the cost estimates I provided this committee, where we show savings of 8 to 14% over 10 years, 54 to 100 billion, those cost estimates are not based on VA data. Those cost estimates are based on CMS data on these tools used in other programs over the past 10 years. It's verified data. I believe those numbers and those projections are accurate and as accurate as they can be, and I believe we can come back to you on time and on budget.
Okay, so IDIQ contracts have a habit of not being solid, and veterans, the population between 04 and 24, I think decreased by 30%. The enrollees have been stable the way I understand it, but the population has gone down by 30% over those last 10 years. So as the population goes down, we're losing obviously our World War II vets and our Korean vets in great numbers. And frankly, we're not in any active conflicts now. So I think that will change. Your transition plan, I believe that you do have a transition plan over 2 years, because you've got like $425 million over 2 years for implementation. So I assume you are having a soft opening, which people would call a soft opening. You roll it out over time. Question, do you have community care, and this may be something I just don't know. VISN boundaries have been sacrosanct heretofore. Is this under this contract going to be different? Because El Paso, Texas, for instance, is at a VISN boundary. So can you speak to that under this contract?
Representative, yes and no. And yes, we are going to have VISN boundaries, and this is part of the VHA restructure in which we are moving from 18 VISNs to 5, right, plus with health service areas as well. So our regions match those. However, under the IDIQ and bringing in regional vendors, our intent is that those regions can then be broken up further, redesigned. We could have partnerships in those regions. What we want to be able to do is match the care we can deliver, what we're paying for and what we're achieving and what we need. We want to be able to match to the region in which we need to deliver it. So there is flexibility for us to do that. We will use the same regions, we will have the same boundaries, but we do have the ability to be flexible based on the needs of the veteran.
So cross-VISN boundaries, so you have that flexibility?
Yes, sir, we do.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I yield back. Thank you.